You already know Gio got that song.
What's up, world? Welcome back to another episode of the HoodTech presents the HoodCast. My name is Robot Ron, and I'm your MC for this theme song experience. I've been around since the beginning, and every year we make a different introduction to the show, so G-Mac shows him what I'm talking about.
The time is come, it's here alive. Who walks away comes around fast. Here is your path. It's the HoodCast. It's my show, I'm better than the radio. So here I go. This is the HoodCast.
Welcome back once again. They call me G-Mac the boss, let the show begin. It's been a couple of days since you see me stream live. 4 videos going, but sometimes it be 5. I spend 5 on this theme song, introduction is new. Once this theme song is over, then I'ma do what it do. You can listen to the HoodCast anywhere that you go. I always do random statements at the end of each show, so hit the notification button so you know that I'm on. People downloading the show at the crack of dawn. This the show that you listen to when you want a hard laugh. I showcase in the music, but that's only half. In the midst of the craziness, I do interviews too. Once this thing song is over, then I'ma do what it do. I'm so phenomenal. See all the things that I can do. This is a message to the world, a gift from me to you.
Time is come, it's here alive. Who walks away comes around fast. Here is your path. This is the HoodCast. It's my show, I'm better than the radio. So here I go. This is the HoodCast.
Welcome back to another edition of HoodTech presents the HoodCast. www.hoodtechpro.net. This is HoodCast number 379. Man, do y'all know that I almost forgot which episode this was because it's been so long since I did a show. But, I'm back. Man, and it wasn't nothing small. I'm talking about like a motherboard crisis. No, but your boy got that fixed. And we are here. Man, I got so much backlog information and stuff for the show that I'm like, I had to go ahead and get some content out there to y'all. We still are going to do exactly what I'm here for, what I'm here to do. And that's to showcase unsigned indie artists. So if you want your music and or videos played on this show, please send them to the HoodCast at hoodtechpro.net, or you keep doing it at thehoodcast@gmail.com. But we do got the website, so you know how it is. It's Black History Month, ladies and gentlemen. So let's get right to it. See what I'm saying? Hey, this brother here, he's a true Republican.
Abraham Lincoln was the first Republican president. Lincoln wanted to free the slaves. Democrats fought a war to keep their slaves. Republican President Abraham Lincoln issued the Emancipation Proclamation, freeing all slaves in America. Democrat slave owners were furious. Lincoln made equality for all black people part of the official Republican Party platform. Republicans wrote and passed the 13th Amendment, ending slavery forever in the United States. Most Democrats voted against it. Republicans wrote and passed the 14th Amendment and granted citizenship and equal protection under the law to former slaves. No Democrats voted for it. Republicans wrote and passed the 15th Amendment, allowing black Americans the right to vote. No Democrats voted for it. The first black senator was a Republican. The first black member of the U.S. House of Representatives, a Republican and former slave. In fact, the first 23 African American members of Congress were all Republican. While Republicans were electing black people to Congress, the Democrats were founding the KKK. The KKK was founded in opposition to the Republican Party. The KKK dedicated itself to a campaign of violence against Republican leaders and voters, both black and white. The KKK wanted white supremacy fulfilled through electing Democrats. Democrat states passed racist Jim Crow laws that dehumanized black people. Republican President Dwight D. Eisenhower sent the National Guard to protect black students, integrating into all-white schools in Little Rock, Arkansas. Who opposed this? The Democrats who ran that state. A segregationist Democrat ran for president every cycle until the 1980s. The Civil Rights Act outlawed discrimination on the basis of race, color, religion, or sex. By percentage, more Republicans voted for the Civil Rights Act than Democrats. Republican President Nixon used federal powers to desegregate even more states. Black Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas nominated by George H.W. Bush. His son, George W. Bush, started an AIDS program that saved over 13 million lives, mostly in Africa. President Trump restored funding to historically black colleges and universities. President Trump passed the First Step Act, achieving landmark criminal justice reforms. President Trump passed the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, which featured opportunity zones incentivizing long-term investments in low-income communities. Under President Trump, unemployment for black Americans fell to the lowest number Americans have ever seen, and black wages rose to the highest numbers in history. Meanwhile, Democrat governor of Virginia wears blackface multiple times and remains in office while Joe Biden tells me I am not black unless I vote for him. So tell me, who are the real racists? Who wants to keep you in bondage? Be free. Live free. That is my right as an American.
Yo, you know, me, myself, I'm neither Republican nor Democrat because, well, I'm not going to get political yet, but just know this Black history, you see what I'm saying? We'll be right back with the second segment. HTP breaking news right after this.
HoodTech presents the HoodCast.
Oh, fuck. Good God. How's it? Fucking loud, man. They're killing each other. Shit. Good God. How's it? Oh, God, I don't want to see these guys.
Can't collect. Need my money.
I already paid you. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about my percentage from all them albums getting sold.
First of all, I fucking own you. Who the fuck do you think you are coming to my office demanding shit? You work for me, not the other way around.
Damn, this what we doing?
Like I said, I fucking own you. Get the fuck out of my office.
Bet. You gonna regret this shit.
7-0. Oh yeah, 10-0.
What's up, Carl? I need you to handle something for me ASAP. Bet.
Who's that? Huh?
Hey, we got Ross. Big. What's wrong?
Look what they've done to the game. These labels merging the sexes. Went from wearing Dickie suits to muscle men in dresses. Chad Butler showed you rappers don't sell out for the fatty. You didn't listen. Mask on, Nelly Vanelli. It's a rap epidemic. These labels censor the truth. Rappers kill their own people for $1 or $2. Out the door with your morals, sign your life on the line. Take this chain, take this pistol, put some dope in your rhyme. Got you rappers eating scraps like a slave in the stable. They took your masters on your rights, now you stuck on the label. Pants falling off your ass, rappers high as a kite. Popping perks, brain dead, no compassion for life. You can lie to the people, you can lie to yourself. You just a puppet, when you're done, you go back to the shelf. 20 years from now, we won't remember your name. You sold your soul, fuck yourself, and fuck that label you claim.
This rap industry don't mean shit to me. The white people got the black people killing for free. Only Lord knows why a nigga sold his soul for a bankroll. Now these niggas acting like hoes. For real, you kill a nigga that don't make you real. You a fool if you do it, ain't cool popping pills. With one life to live, you got one life to give. I'm telling you the truth, you know it is what it is. I ain't lying, the black generation still dying. Black on black crimes, we killing our own kind. If you reap between the lines, a lot of niggas doing time. So sad, dad still mad, mama still crying. And that's fucked up. Where the love at, huh, bruh? I hear what you saying, but it ain't adding up. This a setup, never look down. Keep your head up and trust no man. Understand, cause they can turn jealous.
Fuck! What the fuck is this shit?
Turn jealous. Rap music has become a billion-dollar enterprise. Johannesburg to Sydney, hip-hop is worldwide. This isn't rock and roll, this isn't R&B. Hip-hop a revolution that can set the people free. The wealthy generation redefine 50 states. By the block, redistribute all the billions that it makes. Educate the youth about the last 40 years. Honor hip-hop and respect the pioneers. On the blocks of New York, rap music started out. To the west, to the north, then it made it down south. The record labels figured they could make a lot of cheese. They also found out rap was major overseas. They conjured up a plan, got my people set tripping. Buying stocks, hiding rappers in their private owned prisons. Labels on these ritual dealings and blood oaths. Got these rappers being murdered, but call it an overdose. Michael owned half of Sony, these are facts. After he was murdered, Sony came and got it back. These record label suits, I know they double worshipping. Nipsey told the truth, but everybody didn't listen. I see the gay mafia bullying everybody. Long live Machiavelli, I'm banging Illuminati. We're done out here biting our tongues, we're taking over. It's destined in this prophecy, praises go to Jehovah. Rap music has become a billion-dollar enterprise. Johannesburg to Sydney, hip-hop is worldwide. This isn't rock and roll, this isn't R&B. Hip-hop a revolution that can set the people free. The wealthy generation redefine 50 states. By the block, redistribute all the billions that it makes. Educate the youth about the last 40 years. Honor hip-hop and respect the pioneers.
HoodTech presents the HoodCast.
I know you niggas be tired of me. I just be making my way trying to get where I'm going. You niggas be side of me. Ain't even impressed her enough by that shit she was doing. That bitch really lied to me. I don't even trip on that shit. It was how you was moving that fuck with the pride in me. But honestly, finna go up with some shit and they can't even size with me. Don't even know how I'm coming, so how you gon' stop it? You should've been proud of me. I came with the Christians, they came for the bobbies. This shit was just bound to be. You gotta know how to play when that shit get too rowdy and level the crowd to peace. Ain't gotta be in that shit just to know how it feel. I really made this shit real. I was just telling them folks that the moment was near. Turn around, nobody there. Nowadays I learn to keep what I know to myself. Trying to stay humble ain't help. I'd rather build what I got from what's already there. Pick up the piece of what's left. Hey, pray I'm prepared for the moment to come. Don't try to handle me, bitch, I ain't dumb. Do you crazy, you playing me basic? Cause I know you know I was never like them. They send a shot and can't hit at the rim. Who in that car, boy, I know it ain't him. It ain't nothing you can do in that moment. You question your motion and link up with Grim. She said it up in my face and I ate it. Breaking the jaw like she ate off the pavement. I don't doubt she can stuff it at all, but I wonder what all of it take her to take it. Don't like the question of too many things. All I can know is I am who I am. Lock in with self so I see where I'm going. But feel like it's someone been tracing my path. Feel like it's someone been tracing. Like it won't be so I see where I'm going. But feel like it's someone been. Whoa, whoa. Bitch. Yeah. I know you niggas be tired of me. I just be making my way trying to get where I'm going. You niggas be side of me. Ain't even impressed her enough by that shit she was doing. That bitch really lied to me. I don't even trip on that shit. It was how you was moving that fuck with the pride in me. But honestly, finna go up with some shit and they can't even size with me. How you gon' I came with the Christians, they came for the Bibles. This shit was just bound to be. You gotta know how to play when that shit get too rowdy and level the crowd to peace. Nigga.
Welcome back. Second segment of HoodCast number 379. www.hoodtechpro.net. It is now time for HTP Breaking News.
A group of white South Africans, mainly Afrikaners, gathered at the U.S. Embassy in Pretoria to show support for President Donald Trump and protest what they claim are racist policies by their own government.
Wow.
We're advocating for Donald Trump and Elon Musk to have a look into the country and to the political stance what's happening here. With regards to the government corruption that's happening, I think most of the country, I love my country and I love the diversity that we have. You can see I've got South African socks on. I support my country and my country supports me.
Fortunately, the truth after 30 years is that we have a divided country that focus on a point to a government is literally placing policy and positioning South Africa as a divided nation. And in that in itself, it corrupts in different levels. It brings the concept of peace and reconciliation.
Their demonstration followed Trump's executive order cutting aid to South Africa and alleging that Afrikaners were being targeted by a new land expropriation law. The South African government denies that the law is race-based, arguing that it aims to address historical land inequalities caused by colonialism and apartheid. President Cyril Ramaphosa emphasized that forced removals will not happen again, while Trump's actions have intensified debates over land reform and racial justice in South Africa. The Trump administration fired 20 immigration judges without explanation, including 13 who had yet to be sworn in and 5 assistant chief judges, according to a union official. The move comes amid broader efforts to shrink the federal government and aligns with Trump's priorities of mass deportations and reducing the workforce. The firings raise concerns as immigration courts face a backlog of over 3.7 million cases. The Justice Department has not commented on whether the judges will be replaced, while recent policy shifts under new leadership have reversed Biden-era immigration policies. ICE is seeking private contractors to monitor online discussions about its operations and leadership, citing threats against personnel. The proposed contract includes tracking social media sentiment, identifying negative references to ICE, and using facial recognition. Civil liberties advocates warn the initiative could target constitutionally protected speech. ICE already uses contractors for social media monitoring, but this effort appears focused on protecting its leadership and facilities. The move follows a disrupted immigration raid in Colorado, with Trump officials blaming media leaks for compromising enforcement actions. A federal judge declined to block Elon Musk and the White House's Department of Government Efficiency from accessing federal agency data and taking personnel actions. 14 Democrat-led states challenged Musk's role, arguing his unchecked authority violates the Constitution's appointments clause. Judge Tanya Chutkan ruled the states failed to show imminent harm, but acknowledged the case raises serious constitutional concerns. The Trump administration insists Musk is only an advisor without formal authority, though Doge has reportedly fired workers and terminated contracts. The ruling allows Doge's actions to continue while the broader legal challenge proceeds. President Trump hosted a Black History Month celebration at the White House, honoring Black historical figures and conservative leaders while avoiding discussion of his administration's rollback of diversity, equity, and inclusion policies.
Just a slap in our face,
after
baby.
Trump eliminated DI initiatives across the federal government, leading to job cuts that disproportionately affected Black employees. Some Black Republicans praised Trump's outreach, crediting Black voters for his re-election, while others criticized the contradiction between his rhetoric and actions. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth also ordered the military to halt Identity Month celebrations, further fueling concerns among Black federal workers about a hostile work environment. For more breaking news of the week, tune in every week for HTP Breaking News, bold, uncut, and weekly on Hood Tech Presents to HoodCast. Have a Hood Day.
Man, you know, a lot of times we can't make this shit up. It's in our faces. You know, I'm not here to talk about politics, really. I'm really here to showcase these artists for y'all. But, you know, I gotta, you know, I don't know, man. Man, I'll be right back after the third and final segment.
Hood Tech presents the HoodCast.
Y'all gotta turn up for this one. Let's see a mosh pit in this motherfucker.
HoodTech presents the HoodCast.
Another day, another dollar. Man, how can I prosper with all these problems? Now, usually I try to ride the beat, but this go round, I'ma take my time and preach. So many out in these streets working the curb, not cause they materialistic, just to get tired of the way they living. Supply and demand can get you 100 grand. Anytime it takes an honest man to apply for a grant and get denied, so I try. I know the life that I'm living, that's just part of the game. My family gotta be fed and these bills need to be paid. And check the check ain't gon' cut it, not with this minimum wage. Killing myself, coming up with scraps, living my life like a slave. Plus what they make in a year, I can make in a couple of days. Living beyond the necessities and ain't nobody helping me. So to get the finer things, I put my life on the line. It don't matter anyway, we all living to die. So I'm
out on the block to the sunrise until it's gone away. Punching the clock, working 9 to 9. Why do I grind this way? I'm just trying to make it out the ghetto. Land of the hopeless where the strong survive. I wanna make it out the ghetto. By any means, even if it costs our lives.
They say if you scared, go to church. So that's why I be on my knees. Alawa, alamak sabani. My God, why have thou been forsaken? Show me a better way out of my situation. Cause now I'm feeling like I'm all on my own and I know the streets ain't where it's at. But right now the wall is where my back is at and I don't know what to do. Gotta put my trust in you cause I got too much to lose. All of these cuts and bruises, this pain I can't take it. Escaping this place is all I wanna do. I just want some better days. Refuse to accept the fact that this is where I'm supposed to be. So why so hard for that nice yard and garage? But it seems like I'm overlooked and underappreciated. Family don't wanna see me make it. To get away, I get inebriated. But when I come to my senses, it's right back to these trenches. Doing what I gotta do to make it. Staying on the offensive until I convince them I'm living proof. We can go beyond this hellish road that we on. Looking past the horizon, doing more to survive.
Out on the block to the sunrise until it's gone away. Punching the clock, working 9 to 9. Why do I grind this way? I'm just trying to make it out the ghetto. Land of the hopeless where the strong survive. We all wanna make it out the ghetto. By any means, even if it costs our lives. I will. You better believe I will. ghetto. I'm gonna make it at the ghetto. We will, we will, we will. Yes, we will. We will. No matter what it's gonna take, we will. We gon' make it. We gon' make it at the ghetto.
Welcome back, everybody. Third and final segment of HoodCast 379, www.hoodtechpro.net. It's Black History Month, baby. And, man, what a Black History Month. Our president, man. Yo, I'm going to take y'all out with this segment, this video. This is a white guy giving the business of just check it out. Check this out.
We said all men are created equal, and we didn't mean that shit, right? We didn't mean women, but we didn't even mean all men. We said all, and it was a lie when we said it, right? And so in a sense, when you say Black Lives Matter, to respond with all lives matter would be like going in a time machine back to 1971. Y'all won't remember this, those who were students, those who were older will. Around 1970, 71, 72, the big phrase was black is beautiful, right? There was this desire to take back the beauty narrative from a beauty industry, fashion industry, glamour industry that had hijacked it and denigrated black physicality and beauty, right? So folks were saying black is beautiful to reclaim a sense of beauty for themselves. It'd be like getting in a time machine, going back to 1971, hearing somebody say black is beautiful and tapping them on the shoulder and going, but we're all beautiful in our own way. Yes, shut up, we know. Not the point. It'd be like going back to the early 80s when the HIV/AIDS crisis started. And it took several years for the president of the United States to even utter the word. Ronald Reagan didn't want to even utter the word, let alone cut loose with funding to deal with the problem until his buddy Rock Hudson died of it. And then all of a sudden he was willing to talk about it a little bit, right? So for the first several years, what'd you have? You had activists out in the street. You had ACT UP, Gay Men's Health Crisis, out in the street demanding research and funding for HIV/AIDS, right? And what they were saying in effect was people with AIDS lives matter. That wasn't the actual phrase, and we didn't have hashtags, but that was essentially what they were saying, right? People with AIDS lives matter, and we need to pay attention because right now we're not paying attention to that. And we don't seem to believe it as a society, so we need to start believing it. It would be like getting in a time machine, going back to 1983, 82, in the middle of an ACT UP event or a Gay Men's Health Crisis event and shutting down the protest by saying, yeah, but what about pancreatic cancer? People die of all kinds of things, right? Sort of not the point. You have to proclaim that which is ignored. And if we know the history, we understand that, right? Because if we know the history, we know that it is indeed black life, and I would suggest brown life, life of color generally, indigenous life, that is usually denigrated, demeaned, ignored. On a sexual level, it's trans lives that are demeaned, ignored, right? It's women as women. So sometimes you got to proclaim that which is not in the obvious frame of reference. There's nothing pernicious about it. It's not about saying black lives are worth more than other lives. It's about, damn it, these lives actually do matter. And even though the history says they don't, we're here to tell you that they do. And there's nothing wrong about that at all. But if you don't know the history, it might seem untoward. And I get it. And again, it's not your fault that you don't know the history, but it is our responsibility to learn it and then apply it to what we see. Same is true with immigration. This immigration drama that we have right now is only possible because we don't understand our own history. As a country, and particularly those of us of European descent, we have lied to ourselves about how we got here and for what reason. See, black folks know why they're here. Native peoples know why they're here and how they got here. A lot of Asian folk know, particularly if they're Chinese American, they know they got here because their ancestors were brought over to work on the railroads by the railroad barons who didn't care if thousands of them died laying track 19, 20 hours a day. But for those of us who are from Europe, we have this fiction that we've told, and we believe it, even though there's no truth to it. You know what the fiction is? It's two parts. Number one, we say things like, with regard to Mexicans coming over the border, with regard to immigrants coming over, but only that border. That's the only one we care about, right? The southern border. I find that interesting. We're not flipping out about Canada, right? We don't have any of the Minutemen or the anti-immigrant groups sitting off the coast of Nova Scotia with a gun and a scope trying to like pick off the sneaky Canadians that are trying to sneak in here for our superior healthcare system. which after all would be a pretty stupid thing to do. But in any event, we only care about that one border, forgetting for a minute that that border was created at the end of a war that was started on false pretense by this country, after which we jacked half of their country. And you weren't taught that in school either, because our history books aren't interested in telling the truth. They tell this very patriotic history that has no relationship to the fact. So that border is artificial. Mexican folk who are coming here, documented or not, let's be clear, are coming home. Their families were here before our families were here in almost every instance. But we forget that, and then we say things like, well, I don't mind them coming. I just want them to come legally like my people did. The hell does that even mean? Come legally? There was no law to break when our people came. The fact that we didn't break a law that didn't even exist, you don't get cookies for that. You don't get like a pat on the back and a gold star because your great whatever was law abiding when there was no law that he could have violated, even if he wanted to. But we've told this lie that we came for these upstanding principles. So we'll say things like, well, you know, our people came for liberty and freedom, democracy. These people are just coming for stuff. They're just coming for jobs. They're just coming for health care. They're just coming for stuff. We came for high-minded principle, right? Because we believe that. What kind of third grade version of American history is that?
Wow, that's a lot to take in right there, baby. He not even, you feel me? You see what I'm saying? That lets me know that not everybody on this planet hates us. But, you know, hey, the proof is in the pudding, man. I'm finna go get out of here because y'all have no idea the struggles I had to do to make this simple little show so I can get content out to y'all. But before I go, though, as I always do, final segment. Why I say final segment? Y'all, you know I'm ready to go. I've been here for a minute. Random statement for me. You see what I'm saying? And my random statement is, my people, wake up. And for those of you that's woken up and yarning, drink some Coke or something and stay woke, please, because this world is not good for us. I'm not going to say it's not good for us because I love the finer things of life, though. But when you have people that are against you just because of what you look like, you know, and it's outrageous. So just stay woke, wake up, and watch your surroundings, my people. Be careful, because me personally, I'm neither Democrat nor Republican, but the president that we have in office now does not, and I repeat, does not look out for our best interests. And when I mean our best interests, I mean black people, especially the black people that were born and raised in the United States of America. You feel what I'm saying? I love everybody. I'm really not racist. I'm really not. But, you know, with the shit that's happening these days, how can you almost not be? You talk about, oh, we divide. But shit, if y'all stop doing the shit that y'all doing, there won't be a divide. Oh, well. I'll see y'all next time. I want to say next week, but hey, it's been crucial for your boy. But you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to see y'all next week. Not same time. I'm getting there, y'all. I'm getting there. Have a hood day.
Have a hood day.
Have a hood day.
HoodTech presents the HoodCast. HoodTech presents the HoodCast.